Hello everybody, it's Ken Faulkner. Got another knife video for you from the collection again. We're getting close to Blade Show, Texas next weekend. I'll probably still do some of the collection stuff. I like to try to find stuff that is I have a particular fondness for. And this is one of those guys. And it's kind of cool right now because they have that, what is it, the blue label? I think that's what it's called, that they're coming out with. I'm going to check that out at Blade Show, Texas, see if I can see some of those blue labels. They look really good and a little bit better price. Back when I got this guy, yeah, they were a little more pricey. And especially for me at the time, I hadn't spent, that kind of money. I think I was, 320, it looks like. That's what I spent, and boy, yeah, I felt it. I felt it at that time. Of course, now it makes it easier. First time it's always tough, and then it just gets easier and easier. Anyway, it's a very cool knife, and I was super excited about getting a Chaves. I remember Brandon Thrasher back when he was in the garage and all that. On his cool videos, he would always have those Chaves knives. There you go. There it is. Now, I can flip this out definitely a lot easier now because when I first got it, man, and it's still, from time to time, you get a really strong detent on this thing. It took a while to break it in. Man, it's got such a cool, this is Chaves. This is what they do. Very cool grinds, great looking. And I think some of the blue label stuff also looks like, has that cool look. Maybe they use like a different, like maybe not the titanium. I'm not sure exactly how they bring that price down, but it would be cool to check out for sure in person. I like that. Those thumb studs are very nice. It's a good thing too because it's such a heavy duty detent that you need that, and then you got that jimping, that kind of that deep, big chunky type detent. Yeah, it's really cool. Great knife. It's got that great key, all the great logo stuff that Chaves has. If I get it to focus a little bit, you know what it looks like. Yeah, there you go. You kind of see it. Just beautiful. The titanium on the one side and the nice textured G10 on the other side. You can get like the full type versions as well, but I'm okay with this. Sometimes it's nice because titanium can be a little slick sometimes. And when you got the one side thing, it gives you a little traction on one side. Feels good in the hand. Now, this one was kind of small for me. I like the bigger knives. I got some size comparisons out here. Some of the classic ones that you see all the time. We got the Ontario Rat 2, and you can see that it is bigger than the Rat 2, slightly, but it's kind of almost along those lines and size-wise. And then, of course, you got to do the Rat 1 if you're going to do the Rat 2, right? And there you see like more of a full-size knife that I would tend to gravitate to, but I'm not like locked in on one specific type of knife for certain. And these were a little bit less expensive than the full on, like the 229s and the stuff like that, the full size. So I haven't gotten one of those TAKs, that tiny ass knife. I haven't got one, but I'm thinking about it. I might actually pick one of those guys up too. They really have good stuff. I only have two of the Chaves in my collection so far. Definitely want to get more. So that's why that blue label is really kind of interesting to me. And they will be at Texas, I believe. They're one of the vendors. And then, of course, you got your Penguin. And we're probably pretty close to that size. That's like an EDC size. Maybe even a little bit bigger. Looks like a little bit bigger. But certainly a lot more going on with the Chaves. And that's where that price tag comes in because all that grinding that they do, that beautiful satin, that belt, the belt grind look that is so cool, and then they do the dual grind up at the tip. Very nice looking. Swedge at the top also has those those grind lines that look really nice, and then you go horizontal with the lines on the flat. Very nice. And then of course there is that clip, and I don't understand why some people wouldn't like that. They always send another clip. And also, this is the one with the two little horns in the head. I don't mind it so much. I know that some of the old school people, I guess I kind of got into the Chaves a little bit later on than some of the other people. They like those ones with the screws from the back side. This kind of reminds me of, what's that guy from the comics? It does have that Punisher kind of look, but it also the Hellboy, how he had those horns that were chopped off. It kind of reminds me a little of that there. So it doesn't really bother me. And, you know, it is a smaller-ish knife. We can measure that. I guess we can measure it. I think we're talking close to 3-inch blade. Yeah, even a little more. So overall, it's going to be 3 1/4, and then about less than 3 on the edge. But yeah, that's not bad. It's just certainly an EDC size for sure. But man, I always did like the look of the larger ones. I do have the Redemption kickstop version, and it is the bigger size, and I do like that size. So those are the two. We got that in the collection. This is an M390 steel made by Riot, so you know you're getting good quality. So M390 there. Titanium and micarta. Not micarta, I'm sorry. G10 on this one. And yeah, it's just very cool, and I love that clip. I'm kind of into like the crazy stuff. I'm just like a big kid. Anyway, so that's it, guys. That's the Redemption Street from Chaves, and just a great knife. Would recommend it if you don't mind something a little bit, more of the EDC size. This is certainly an awesome knife, and if you can afford the price, which is a little hefty, I have to admit, but you can get to that point if you kind of work your way up. I definitely had to work my way up to this, but this is one of the first ones at that price tag. So anyway, I really like this knife. I wanted to show it to you guys. I hope you like it too, and I will see you on the next one.